Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so I was playing around with these stamps last night, and I had this one out for something else, but then I remembered a Lavinia stamp. Well, this is a Lavinia stamp, but a tag that I had noticed that added like pops of blue, and I think it was, well, if it wasn't this stamp, it was something pretty similar. So we're just going to work it, I think, work it here, and it's going to go very fast because I already did one, and it's a little, I don't like the other stamp because I don't have a stamp similar to what they did, but I think it'll be okay. We'll make it work. It's kind of a layering piece, I guess, and so I don't know. It's from some other random set, but you know, you have to make it work sometimes. So it's just going to be one of those side cards again. But I'll just love the pop of blue, and we're going to use this bluebell. So I think that will be quite nice. They never turn out the same, but that's okay. Life would be too easy, right? So I want to leave a little, just a little bit more open space, I guess, this time than last time, because I'll show it to you in just a second, but I think I might have like layered it too much or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no. Turn that off. I mean to turn it off each time, but then I forget. And sometimes I have to have it on just to be able to watch for my father and things if he's out doing something. Okay. Okay, where's that little piece? So this is, well, I'm gonna have to take that blue off of there. They've kind of layered it up with, but you know what? I wonder if it would be okay. Nah, I'll just stick with this. See how blue that, no, that's okay. Oh, that is a different one. Okay, so last time I guess I used this one, Antique Linen, but it actually might show up better with this. So we're just going to go with that, I think. Well, you know what? Before I do that, I don't know which order I went in, but I'm going to go ahead and add these. So they added one of these little blue, I don't know, I guess they're berries or something. But it looks like they had a single image, which I started to cut the stamp, but somehow that like, oh, it gives me, you know, the willies. So we're just going to do it like this. We're just going to try to ink the one up, and I think it'll probably be fine. It did okay on the other card. Not perfect, but see, you can't tell too much, but it's okay. And plus you can stamp that over, you know, and kind of cover it up, so I think it'll be fine. And that way I don't have to do like stamp surgery, which kind of weirds me out. Because then I'm like, but I don't have the stamp the way it's made anymore. I have, you know, we all have, I feel like, cut apart something, but if you don't have to, then you might need that stamp in the future as a whole. I actually would like to order the new Lavinia winter stamps, or they're not necessarily new right now, but they're newer anyway. But I didn't get them this last time, and kind of regretting that because they have a really cute little pine cone. Let me just take that off. It'll mess with your fingers, but other than that. So imagine these little pops of blue everywhere with this. I miss Hickory Farms. I was thinking about that. I love to eat, you know how you would go in the mall or whatever, and some of you guys may still have it near you, I don't know. But they've long since taken it out of our mall. I don't think we get enough like traffic for them. You know, the little stands where you can get a free sample, and I would always buy tons of that garden vegetable spread. Oh my gosh, like the samples, you know, I know some people were just like, go buy and get a free sample, and that was great, but the samples totally worked for me because I was like, ooh yes, and I always be hungry walking around. So I don't know, I was always like, yes, I'll take 1,000. But it was I'm going to go ahead and color them just so I can see where I'm going to place the blue in a little bit. There was another one. There was like a bacon and chives or something that I always bought. But anyway, I can't get it now, and you can't order it online. Like sometimes you can still get, you know, gift sets or whatever online, but not the actual. I guess because it's cold, maybe they can't ship it. I don't know. But I do miss it. I would eat it for breakfast, like during the holidays with some crackers. I thought that was the best, you know, breakfast of champions. Don't judge. Actually, today I've already had beef jerky for breakfast, so I'm probably not doing much better. But I just wanted a quick bite of something and come and stamp while I can. Oops, the ink pad stack fell over from last night. Okay. There was something, there it is, that was not connecting. Okay. All right, so this looks like a fairly large free space right there, we'll call it. All right, so let's get this back. I don't know if I want to go that dark though, but it does show up so much better. So let me show you this one. This is where we're going. And you see right there, like it's just barely there. So it would show up better. So let's just try one. We can go over it in some blue if we don't like it. Ugh. I don't like it. Well, whatever. I'm committed now, so it's fine. But I don't know if it's because it's like a clear stamp or it's actually a cheap clear stamp, that it's not really showing up very well or stamping very well, but they actually had, like I said, a smaller version of this, so, or something like that. Okay. So their version of whatever also had this. They went over it in blue, so I guess we'll do a little bit of that. But I don't know. Before I do it, let me look. Is there anything else I can use? Not really. Maybe that. And there. This is what I was using here. I might could do this. Let's try that. So if they're, this would have probably been like Stampin' Up! Or something. So, okay, I've already used that. So I can take that off. Put it on here. I use the Aleene's Tack It Over and Over glue. So this would add more pine cones too, which I don't exactly want, but I want to stamp off once. I don't know. I really just want the sprigs. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do that. It's pretty, but it's going to be too much. So let's just go back with this, and then I'm going to stamp it off one. Oh, oh no. Oh, look at that. You see that? Oh my God. Do y'all growl? Do you growl at your stamps? I don't know. This is turning into a hot mess. And I don't like that darker ink color, the tea dye or whatever it was I used. And that mark, I don't know, these aren't even going to be usable now. And look at this one too. Almost the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but I've smudged it over here. So, grr, maybe this was not going to be quick and easy. And some stray marks there that, nope, not working here. Alright, so I just want a little bit of blue edging. Ooh, too much. Let me see if I can pull that out in the middle a little bit. So I'm going for a brown background, by the way. I love this brown. I wish I knew where I got it from because I just don't. It's hard to find. Like, brown cardstocks are so different, don't you think? Like light brown, dark brown, a hint of warmth, a hint of cool, a hint, I don't know. But I think I'm still going to stamp in brown. I think. I keep stamping everything crooked, but you guys stamp crooked? Honest to goodness, I do it all the time. Like, I can't tell which way I don't know. A little stamp. Well, and a headache. Okay. Y'all. You know how sometimes you just can't cover up, but so many mistakes. Like, you could put like a little something there maybe, but well, let's just keep going. Came on here to do a card. We're going to do a card. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it, but we might. Well, let me just link a still of this whole area here. It'll be nice. Before the big guns come in, the big glitter. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that down there. Not glue, but tape. Maybe I should just go watch a little TV and quit stamping for today. For a few minutes. Can't quit stamping for the day. Gotta get a lot more done. Honestly, all that'll pop up on the things to watch is Stepford Wives or Stepford. I watched I'm getting into like old 90s Lifetime movies, right? I love Lifetime in general, so I watch Lifetime Movie Network, but I canceled my Philo account, or Philo, however you say it, because we don't have cable anymore, because like who has cable? But anyway, so I just realized I didn't watch anything except YouTube, and when I had a few minutes, and I just, I don't really even watch TV that much anymore, unfortunately. But I like a good movie or whatever when I do. But so I got Philo so I could have Lifetime Movie Network, which was great, I think. But I thought, hang on, where's that picture? Okay, so let's add a little. I still have not found the glue. I do not know. I just had a new thing of glue just the other day. Just don't know what happened to it. It is around somewhere, and I know it will turn up, but I don't know. I don't know where. We'll just add little bits here and there. No real rhyme or reason, I guess. But anyway, I made the mistake of watching, I think it was the Stepford Husbands or something, but now they just pop up like nonstop. Stepford Wives, Stepford Children. Who knew they had so many? But that was wild. If you guys ever read that book or watch the movie or whatever, it was still interesting. Like, it was still like, whoa. But even from back in the day. I'm going to take that off. That was too much. Okay. So, let's just try now. I was going to try to scoop it back in, but I'll just put it back in here later. Give it the old flick test. Okay, so now I don't mind it as bad. I do think maybe I should go around it with some brown ink, though. What do you guys think? Like, maybe even the same color as I stamped with. But I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't know. Let me think on it. So let's add, what could we add? I have a bow sitting here. Kind of odd. An odd placement, no. All right, let me see what kind of little gems I have. Put them somewhere. I've got pearls. Ooh. Uh-oh, it's attached to something. I have blue beads. Are these flat back or not? These are going to go flying. I can feel it. I don't think they are. Yeah, they're not. Okay, so scratch that. Let's see. What else do we have? Silver's not working. Get the other basket here. Add some. That's red, green. I have gold somewhere. I can't do that, but that's pretty. I should do some kind of black holiday card. I'm gonna keep looking here. If you got me, I did say this was gonna be quick, didn't I? Huh. Just give me a second. Now, I don't know where the ones I'm talking about are, but we could do gold. No, because of the glitter now. I was definitely going to do gold, but that's not going to work. But you know what? Wait. Well, oh my gosh. How do these things open? Okay. Strong little suckers. All right, so let's just do this. Pour a few out. I'm looking for some clear ones. Surely they have some clear. Of course they don't. Okay. Plan change. Hang on. There's got to be some in here. Clear. It's a little dusty. I used to use this all the time. I found it last night. Okay, so we could use these, but we could just color them with air markers. Too big. So 3 might be a nice number. I don't know where to set this now. So let's see if we can pull my sleeves up and get serious. See if this will make a difference at all. Alright, so let's put ours beside. Yeah, it does actually. It darkens them just a little bit. Just enough that will suit our card, I think. It's not a lot. I mean, you can barely tell, but you can tell. Come here, you little sucker. All right, close enough. All right, so let's just try one over there because of that mess up that we made. One there, maybe one there, or up here on that mark. Or maybe we could just do that and hope for the best up there. I don't know. Or maybe we just say screw it all. Sorry. And yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's try a little bit of brown. I mean, it's already kind of a messed up card anyway, so let's just try. This is not normally a brown I go around with, but no. Just get your Old Faithful out. Yep. This is the one. This might tone that mark down too. Not really. Nothing's really toning that down, is it? Well, careful on all your stamps to not... And I'm not going to be able to do that until it dries, am I? I just realized that. All the glue stuff. Can do a little bit right there. What if we splattered it though? Let's get a brown, like a spray. This would work. Or, oh, even better yet, we could splatter in some blue. Hang on, I've got, whoops. Well, I thought I had blue out. I have green out. Hang on, I'll be back. How about some blueprint sketch? Just see what it looks like there. Yep, that'll be great. Okay. Get our splatter box out. I'm going to try this first, though, this walnut stain. I'm just going to give it a quick boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, that makes it so much better. Now I feel like the you know, those little things won't matter. But I am going to go ahead and do, since I have it out, a little blue splatter too in the blueprint sketch. Sweet. Yes, I like this way better. Now I want to splatter it white too. Let's do that. This is Altenew Pure White. Well, sorry, y'all. I thought this was going to be fast, but for a little snow effect there. And then we could almost hit it with shimmer, but I don't think I will. Okay. So now that it's all blah, blah, blah up, you can still see that little piece of green, but I don't even know why that was there. But other than that, it's not too bad. So I'm considering, do y'all think splatter or no splatter? It does help cover up stuff. And you really can't see the white. So the white was sort of not very effective, but I don't know. Since I have that, I think I kind of like it without it, to be honest, a little bit better. But we'll just go ahead and do it. I won't do the blue splatter, I don't think. I think I'll just stick with the brown splatter. Too much. Oh, let me get a paper towel. Hang on. Oh no, it's all soaking in. Shoot. I didn't get there fast enough. Okay, well, whatever. It just is what it is, so. Darn it. You can't have anything. I guess you could put like a little snowflake. You could put a little glitter. Let's try a little glitter right there. So it seems a little more on purpose or something. I have no idea why I'm trying so hard to save these cards, because I don't know, but I do need them because time is running out. Okay. All right, that doesn't look as bad with a chunk of glitter on top. So, all right, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching and listening to me babble on and craziness. Bye, guys.